we go. Two of the top four seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from the strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. It's Levitt looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Bulldogs. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Bartlett. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Arizona State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Frazier. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Stockton. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And here's the handoff.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Makes it second and medium. Tailback with another carry. Here he goes. Pointer in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He finds some space. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. The pass rush closing in. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, This offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try and muscle for the first down. Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
He's going to take off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Dropping back. It's Levitt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Levitt. Wide open downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try the option play here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Passes the 40. Broken tackle, still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Dogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Headed to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him.
Oh, and it's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arizona State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He gets loose. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Dropping back, it's Levitt. With sure hands, it's Williams. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. We've got a shootout here.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point puts it in front by 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Frazier. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Breaks into open space. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. That's a strong stiff arm. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Throwing for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The ball goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line's where they'll spot it. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Stockton. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Second down play coming up. They'll run the option. They'll give it to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point is missed.
That keeps the score. Georgia 33, Arizona State 21.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Washington. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First play at the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Williams. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. The tight end has got it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Quick tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. One more play before they head to the locker room. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And there's the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner looking to make a play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab. It's Humphries.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Finds his man. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. They'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try at 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the back gets the football. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Butler. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? Finding space at the 20. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
And the Sun Devils looking to keep this drive moving. First and goal, handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he knocks through the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Stockton. It's Humphreys. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And a big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown in that 2-point conversion.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's reeled in. It's Humphreys.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. It's almost an extension of their passing game.
High completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances. This guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Frazier. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Humphries. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Yards off the ball. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught at the 30. Still running. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This quarterback on fire today.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Georgia offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to Build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass caught on a comeback route. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Dogs pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
With a 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Here's the handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right here at the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Finds his man. It's Humphries. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And the Bulldogs will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Back to throw. It's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. We stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Georgia.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, the kings of college football and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.
Bye.